my lovely Cancerians. This is Debs, and this is your reading for December 2024. I can't believe I'm saying December, but there we go. I do hope all is well in your world, Cancer. It's been a crazy few months for the world in general. Now, in meditation, I simply saw a woman wandering around a supermarket thinking to herself, I've just got to do it. There's no easy way. There's no right time. I've just got to bite the bullet and say it. This is a conversation, Cancer, that you have not been looking forward to having. It might be you've got to call someone out. It might be you've got to express your true feelings. Male or female, Cancer, I feel you've got something to get off your chest. It's not going to be an easy conversation. It's going to create some awkwardness. There may even be an argument. But Cancer, I feel this is really important because you don't want to move into next year with this sort of hanging over your head, you know? So whatever this is for you guys, let's get into this and find out. Now, the deck that I'm using is the Lightseers Tarot. If you feel you resonate with this, if you feel this is your story, you're welcome to book a reading with me. I'd be delighted to read for you. My website's down below. If you'd like to join the channel, the link is there too. And of course, all the decks are listed. So, my lovely Cancerians, you are addressing the elephant in the room. You know you have to. I think you know that this person is aware this conversation's coming up, but they may have been avoiding you, or they may have pushed this under the carpet, or every time you may have been in this person's environment or standing next to this person, you may have looked at them as if to say, all right, is it now? But they may have shifted their gaze, or they may have quickly turned and walked away. You know they do not want to have this conversation. They know that they have been avoiding this, but it has to be done, Cancer. Okay, yeah. So Archangel Michael, what do we have for my lovely Cancerians? Once this is out the way, Cancer, and I can't speak. Once this is done, it's as if you can breathe a sigh of relief, jump into the new year with a sense of, oh, it's over, right? It may just be you want to tell someone how you feel about a situation. It may be, Cancer, that you want to end a situation. We will see. Interesting. I'm seeing someone standing opposite this person and they're opening their mouth as if to say something. And the other person is looking at them as if to say, I know what you're going to talk to me about. I dare you. It's as if, are you sure you want to do this, Cancer? You sure you want to face the consequences of talking to me about this? Okay. You may feel, Cancer, something was out of order and you let it slide, but you feel you can't do it anymore. I almost feel as if this person is daring you to broach the subject. They may feel that if you do, they're going to make it very difficult for you. They're going to make you feel super awkward, or they're going to argue with you, or they're going to be very defensive with you. But it's as if you have to say it, Cancer. You have to say it. And you want to say it before the new year starts. Okay, guys, here we go. Here we go. The Queen of Pentacles. All right, Cancer, this is you. This is you. The Hermit, yes. Now, Cancer, you may want to talk to someone about finances. It may be, Cancer, you have been financially supporting someone and you are not prepared to do it anymore, and you know they're not going to like it. For some of you, Cancer, this could be a family member who's a Virgo, and you need to have a conversation with this person. I'm hearing you say, Cancer, I just can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I can't pretend that everything is fine when it's not. Okay. You've been thinking about this such a lot, almost thinking about how you're going to say this, how you're going to broach it. In the past, the Magician, Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini energy. After that time, the Fool. Okay, in the past, Cancer, you manifested jumping into a new cycle, or you may have taken a little bit of a risk. For some of you, there may have been a connection with an Aries. I'm getting a sense, Cancer, that you just wanted to break free. In your thoughts, guys, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. In the immediate future, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. In your fears, Temperance. In the environment, yeah, okay, Eight of Cups. Yeah. Cancer, this is going to be a pretty intense conversation, but it's needed. In your hopes, yeah, Ace of Swords. Yeah. In the outcome, Seven of Wands. All right, Cancer, once it's done, it's done. You are not going to have to talk about this again. Okay? What we have here is you thinking about the fact that you want to be single, which means, Cancer, you are in some kind of relationship. Now, you could be married to someone, and this is you actually thinking, I want to be single. I don't want to be married to this person anymore. You could have been long time living with this person. This could even, Cancer, have been a very restrictive family dynamic. You may have been financially supporting a member of your family. You may feel as if it's time that they stood on their own 2 feet. It's time that they got a job. It's time that they took control of their life and didn't keep coming to you with their hand out, is what I'm getting. Cancer, you're getting tough. Again, there's a sense that you really don't want to have this conversation, but you have to, because things cannot remain the way they have been. You just can't do this anymore, Cancer. Clarification for you, the World, yeah. Wow. The Emperor, whoa. Cancer, you may be ready to end a relationship with an Emperor. Or Cancer, you may have sat in your masculine energy. You may be running a business. You may be highly successful. But you may have been involved with someone who expected you to support them financially. And whoever this person is has got used to you doing that. And what you're thinking about is, I have to break that cycle because I'm not happy. This person's got used to me paying for all the bills, all the food, maybe their expenses as well. And what you're worried about, Cancer, is it's going to get worse. It may be that they are thinking that they could be totally codependent on you, and you are worried. Now, you may be doing relatively well financially. You're sitting in the Queen of Pentacles energy. But I'm getting a sense that what you're realizing is this person isn't really stepping up. They're enjoying the money coming in to the point where they're beginning to slack off a little bit. If this is someone in a pretty intense job situation, they may have ended that job and said to you, it's just not right for me. I want to find something else. This could be your husband, or this could be someone that you've been living with for a period of time. It may be, Cancer, they haven't found a job for 6 months. And you're sick of seeing this person sat watching TV, flicking through channels, basically doing whatever they want to do whilst you are making the money. You're sick of it. This could be a family dynamic where you are supporting an older masculine. I mean, it could be very awkward. It could be that your brother's living with you, or if you're older, it could be that you're looking after your elderly father. But what you may be thinking about is, I love my dad, but it's getting expensive, or, you know, I don't have a life because he's just around me all the time at home. It's an awkward conversation, Cancer, but you've got to have that chat. Now, they're sat in the Eight of Cups. It's almost as if they're prepared to walk away from this if it's too awkward. They may know that this conversation's coming up, Cancer, and they're sort of steeling themselves. The Star. This is someone who's thinking, okay, if Cancer has this conversation with me, could be an Aquarian Cancer you're connected to. What they're thinking about is, I'm sure I can bring Cancer around. I'm sure we can mend the situation. Because they are sat in a wish come true position. It's wonderful for them, but not so good for you. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, yeah. They've been breadcrumbing you, Cancer, whilst you, I think, have been financially supporting this person. And you're not willing to do it anymore. It's as if you've had enough. Underneath the deck, the Devil. Yeah. Cancer, this is a toxic situation. For some of you, you may have a connection with a Capricorn. With the energy of the Four of Pentacles, you've been holding back from discussing this toxic situation you find yourself in. But with the Five of Pentacles, guys, either you're feeling totally left out in the cold, or you're getting to the point where your finances are seriously taking a hit. You can't afford to support this person and yourself ongoing in the way that you have. You've got to have that chat, which may be something like, I'm so sorry, but you've got to get a job. Or it might be something like, I'm sorry, but you have to pay half the rent, half the mortgage. It may well be, Cancer, if you've lent this person money, you might need to have an awkward conversation about when they're going to pay you back. Something like that. It might be, if this is you looking after an elderly father, Emperor, right? This might be you needing to have a conversation with, say, your dad about maybe organising for him to go to a day centre where he's cared for, or him moving into assisted living, something like that. Because it might be, Cancer, you can't deal with him living with you on an ongoing basis. You may have the money to help him financially in terms of pay for additional care, but it's going to be awkward because you don't want to make him feel as if you're pushing him out. He's your dad, right? So whatever situation this is, you've got to get it sorted because you've been pushing it under the carpet. All right, people. So, my beautiful Cancerians, let's start. Archangel Michael, what is the Queen of Pentacles, please? Crossed with the Hermit. You've been distancing yourself, Cancer, sitting in a lot of financial stability. For some of you, you could be connecting with a Virgo female, obviously, with a Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles, or you could have Virgo in your chart. But you've been steeling yourself for this conversation. The Three of Wands. You want to embrace change, Cancer. You want the situation to change. Because with the Ten of Wands, you felt very burdened about this. It's been weighing on your mind. It's been stressing you out. To the point where it may have affected your sleep with the Four of Swords. And with the High Priestess, you haven't said anything for quite a while. You haven't said anything. But this does relate, Cancer, to moving or a large amount of money. Okay. In the past with a Magician, you were trying to manifest happiness in the past. I think you managed to keep yourself in a place of balance, in a place of equilibrium, but it was a little bit tough because to do that, you had to push down your feelings or you had to put this conversation on the back burner. I'm determined to stay in a happy, relaxed place. I'm not going to think about having this conversation. Yeah. But it was like a mosquito buzzing around you when you're just about to fall asleep, right? It irritated you. You kept thinking about this. It bothered you. It bothered you. Internal conflict. You may have sought advice from other people. You may have asked advice from other people. Or you may have just been in your head thinking, I don't quite know how to broach the subject. I'm not quite sure when the best time is, how I do this, when I do this. Yeah. After that time, Cancer, you may have either moved into the energy of the Fool, thinking, I can't deal with this. If I don't say something soon, I'm going to do something crazy. You know, you may have moved into the mindset of, wow, any minute now, I'm going to do something crazy because I can't deal with this heaviness. Or you may have been thinking about an Aries. Very simple. What was the energy of the Fool? Yeah, the Four of Cups. Not happy, Cancer. To the point where you may have nearly done something impulsive. I don't actually think you did. I don't actually think you did. But Scorpio energy, you were very close. If you had have taken this risk, it would have changed your life, but it also would have brought the situation crashing to the ground. And I don't think, Cancer, you could have coped with the fallout. And so you didn't do anything. You stayed put. What you did do, though, is look at your finances and think about maybe a situation that you were in that you should have taken control of a long time ago. Whatever that means for you. What's on your mind is the Nine of Pentacles. Now, Cancer, if you're in a relationship with someone and you're thinking of ending it, you are simply thinking about the fact that if you do, you're going to be financially stable. If this is you in a family dynamic, you're definitely connected to this Emperor, an older masculine, and this might be relating to finances. You could have been supporting this masculine for a while. With the Nine of Pentacles, you can afford to do it, but you're recognizing that funds are running low. If this continues, Cancer, you will end up in the Five of Pentacles when actually you should be sat in the Nine of Pentacles. This cannot continue. So what is the Nine of Pentacles for my lovely Cancerians? Yeah, the Tower. Aries, Scorpio energy. What you're thinking about is this Nine of Pentacles energy that you, I think, are sat in at this point of time. So you could have been living with someone long term but not married to them. Or this could be a family dynamic where you're financially supporting someone. What you're thinking about is pretty soon, this Nine of Pentacles, lovely financially stable situation is going to be blown up because I'm financially supporting this person. If I let things continue, I'm going to end up in the Five of Pentacles, and I'm not going to allow that. I'm not going to allow that. So you've been stood at crossroads, Cancer, not quite sure what to do. Thinking about the fact that this person has simply been overindulgent. You have been overindulging this person. In the immediate future, guys, you're thinking about the Wheel of Fortune. You could be thinking of saving a lump sum of money. If I detach from this person, financially, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to get myself back on an even footing. Or I really want to move into a brand new cycle in 2025. This situation has to end. This person has to go in the nicest sense. Or this person needs to understand that I'm not going to be financially supporting them anymore. So Archangel Michael, when do we have the Wheel of Destiny and the Eight of Cups for my Cancerians? Thank you, Michael. Okay, in a couple of weeks. I'm hearing the 12th to the 16th of December. Cancer, you are determined to have this conversation before the festive season. Now, for some of you, of course, in the States, it's going to be after Thanksgiving, obviously. That period of time's gone now. But this is you wanting to have this really important talk before the start of 2025, okay? What is this person's energy? What energy are they sat in? What energy are they sat in? Judgment, yeah. They know, Cancer, that they've got to face Judgment Day. It's not going to be easy for this person. Could be a Sag. We've got Temperance down here too, which is also Sag. It's what you're fearing. What's on this person's mind? Yeah, justice. Yeah. They may be facing Judgment Day and thinking about a legal contract, or knowing, Cancer, that you want some kind of justice, or you want to balance out a situation. The Strength card. Look at these major arcana, Leo. This person may have had health issues, Cancer, and because you're so loving and giving, you may have said to this person, oh my goodness, of course, you know, if you can't work, wow, of course I'm going to be there to help you. Of course I'm going to be there to support you. But why do I feel, Cancer, this person has either overstayed their welcome and they've been avoiding having that conversation with you. It's time for you to go, right? They don't want to face it. This is someone who might have been trying to save money, thinking, well, the longer I can stay with Cancer, the better, because I don't have to pay rent or mortgage. Or this is someone who's simply been holding back from having that conversation with you. What is their energy with the Strength card? Yeah, I'm getting a feeling, Cancer, that every time you've come close to having a conversation, they've turned their back on you and said to you something like, I'm really sorry, but it's not a good time to chat. Or I'm really sorry, I'm very busy. Or I'm really sorry, I'm going out. Or yes, we'll talk about this later. They have been sat in an avoidant energy. They know it and you know it. What else is this person considering? Their options. Either, Cancer, options of getting around the situation with you. What can I do to prevent Cancer from having this conversation with me? Or how am I going to handle this so it works out in my favour? They might be a bit strategic, Cancer, because what they've been thinking about is, I want things to stay the same. How am I going to make that happen? So my lovely Cancerians, what are you saying to this person? Because this is crux time. This is deep breath. I've got to have this chat, right? Okay. Cancer, you're going to start off either by talking about a child, which could be interesting for some of you. I don't know why. Or you're going to say to this person something like, You know I care about you. You know that we're very close. You know I'd never want to cause you any problems. But I'm sorry, we need to have this conversation. We need to have this conversation, okay? Because with the Three of Swords, you're heartbroken, Cancer. It's causing you a lot of stress because this person is somehow causing you issues and it's not something you're willing to accept ongoing. They know it. They've been trying to avoid talking about this. What else are you going to say? You may take this person back to when this started, when this person had this issue, or when you began to realize that you needed to give this person support. And I think, Cancer, what you're then going to go on to say is you've been deliberating having this chat with this person, but with the Two of Pentacles, you are completely depleted financially. It's rocked your stability and you're nervous about that. And it's getting to the point where you can't continue in this way. 9 of Wands. It's just too much. What is this person's reaction? What is this person's reaction? Yeah. Okay, Cancer, this is going to be difficult. Their instinctive reaction is to be angry and to be defensive and say something harsh. And I tell you why they're doing that. They're doing that, Cancer, because if they cause a fuss, if they make you feel guilty, if they yell and scream and shout, they are hoping that you're going to drop this conversation. They're basically planning on making it so difficult for you, so awkward for you, that you're going to back off, stuttering, and say, oh, okay, I didn't mean to make you upset. Let's not have this conversation. It's a strategy, Cancer. It's a strategy. They're gaslighting you, okay? They're gaslighting you. Their initial reaction is anger, and they're going to be sitting in a very defensive energy. What's going to happen after that time? Yeah. They're then going to swing into playing the victim. Oh, Cancer, you can't do this to me. You just can't do this to me. It's going to cause me so many problems. I'm really sorry if I've caused you stress. I'm sorry if I've made things difficult for you, but you have to understand my point of view, right? They're going to play the victim, okay? This is them completely switching tact, realizing that gaslighting you is not making any difference at all. You're still standing there looking at this person. I don't think you're saying anything at all, Cancer. I think you're steadily keeping your cool, looking at this person, waiting for their next switch of emotion. What are they going to come out with next, right? Yeah. So if feeling sorry for them doesn't work, because Cancer, I don't think you've got a reason to feel sorry for them. Not really, okay? They're going to say to you, oh, but I've been having sleepless nights about this. You can't do this to me. You can't make me leave this house, or you can't make me get this job when I'm not well, or, you know, Cancer, whatever this is for you. 9 of Swords. They're going to try and make you feel really bad. They're going to try and make you feel really bad. Anything else? They're definitely hiding something, Cancer. What are they hiding from my Cancerians? Wow, the 7 of Swords. Cancer, this is someone who isn't telling you the truth. Whatever sob story they come out with isn't true. They're going to overplay this because they don't want to do what you're suggesting, which may be, I want you to get your ass off the sofa and get a job. It may be, I don't want you living here anymore. It may be, I'm sorry this relationship has ended. It might be, I want you to consider assisted living because this is not working for me. I'm working all hours God sends to support you, but I'm sorry if this continues, I'm going to end up in the Five of Pentacles and we're both going to go under. Something has to give, right? What else are you saying, Cancer? Eight of Pentacles. You may feel this person is up to no good when your back's turned, when you're at work. Or you may feel as if they're living the life of Riley, and then when you come home, they act as if they have a really bad life, or things are really difficult for them, or they haven't been able to find a job, or they haven't got any money. You're sick of this, Cancer. You're sick of it. The Hangman. You may have Pisces in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Pisces. You're realizing something here, and it's making you feel, I'm hearing nauseous. It's making you feel nauseous. That they are getting away with something, and they don't think that you figured them out, but you have, Cancer. You figured this person out, Cancer. What is the energy between you two? The Four of Wands. This is about stability. This is about a home. This is about you putting this person up, paying for everything, or letting them live with you, and you can't do it anymore. You can't do it anymore. So my lovely Cancerians, this conversation will take place. Afterwards, what you're hoping for is with the Ace of Swords, this person gets their life sorted out. They either find a way of bringing in money themselves, so there's no more pressure financially on you, or you may have to ask this person to leave and live elsewhere. You are wanting the cycle to end with the Ace of Swords. Now, the final card, Cancer, is the Seven of Wands. You're not going to listen to their sob stories anymore. You're not going to be helping them out anymore. You're not going to be pandering to them anymore. You're not saying much else, but you are sitting in a bit of a defensive energy. It's as if that's all you're getting. You're not getting anything else from me. You go live your life, or you go get a job and leave me in peace, right? Because remember, what you're thinking about is, with the Devil, this is a toxic situation, leaving you depleted, and you've been holding back from saying anything. But here we have, finally, Cancer, this difficult conversation. You're speaking your truth, and they are trying to figure out a way of keeping things as they have been. What are you going to do pertaining to this person, Cancer? The Page of Pentacles. There may be a conversation about children, or you could try to soften the blow by having a lovely warm conversation with this person afterwards. You may say to this person, I can help you get a job, or you may say to this person, look, you don't have to leave next week, for goodness sake, I'll give you a little bit of money. But after that, you're on your own. Page of Pentacles. What is this person's response? Yeah. Finally, the mask is going to slip, Cancer, and they're going to come out with anger, rage. You can't do this to me, right? You can't do this to me. So they are no longer trying to manipulate the situation. They're no longer trying to butter you up. They're no longer trying to play the victim. This is just anger. Because they realize, Cancer, you've backed them into a corner and they don't know what to do. Because you're in the right. What are you going to say to this person, guys? Yeah. Three of Pentacles. Cancer, you're going to remind them how long you have helped them out for. With the Three of Pentacles, I've been there for you. I've helped you financially. I've always supported you. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. What is their reaction? Ooh, Page of Wands. Why am I getting someone firing something back at you? Why are they firing back at Cancer? I'm just getting someone who, again, Cancer, this person's cornered. They're cornered, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is going to be really annoying for you, really upsetting for you. I'm sorry, guys. They're going to say something really out of order about money. It may well be Cancer. I don't know why you're giving me such a hard time. You know I'm struggling and you're sitting on the Ten of Pentacles. Could be something like that. Basically, why shouldn't you help me financially? Because you can afford it. And this is you sitting there seething, thinking, yeah, because I've worked all hours God send for 7 days a week over the last 10 years. Yeah, that's why I'm sat in the Ten of Pentacles. You could fire something back at them. This is about money, Cancer. This is about you forking out, supporting this person. But their mask is going to slip, Cancer. They're no longer going to be coming through as the victim here. They're going to be angry. Because basically they know you're right. What are you going to say to them? I'm sorry, Ten of Swords. I feel you're betraying me. For some of you, you may say to this person, I think you're only here because I'm supporting you. What else are you saying, Cancer? Yeah. But with the Six of Swords, you simply want a peaceful life. You want to end this situation. You want to move to calmer waters. You may be suggesting to this person, if they're living with you, that they've simply got to move out. You are wanting this over and done with, Cancer. So do we have a final card, Archangel Michael? What is this person going to do? Thank goodness for that, Cancer. They are going to leave. This is your card of Cancer. They are going to leave. Now, it may well be that you say to them, I'm going away for a few days. I want you to pack your stuff and be out by the time I get back. It could be something like that. If this is a really difficult dynamic between you and a family member, and you feel they have just sapped you financially, but you couldn't say anything because you love this person deep down, right? Then what you're saying to them is, look, I don't want you to be in a situation where you're struggling or you're stressed. Maybe we can pull other family members together and help you financially. I shouldn't be the only one doing this. It may well be that you talk to this person, Cancer, about assisted living, as I've said. And in which case, what you're doing is you're going with this person to a centre to have a look around. Okay? To see whether or not this person would be open to living elsewhere. However you handle this, you are going to be moving yourself into a much calmer phase of life. This conversation needed to have been had, and this is you having the courage to broach the situation. They are going to push against this, Cancer, but come 2025, the start of a new year, you're going to find yourself sitting in a place of tranquility and peace in your home without having to deal with the situation any longer. And it's going to be a huge relief. So my lovely Cancerians, I am leaving the reading there. I really hope it's helped you. Let me know, as always, in the comments if this is your story. Take care of yourselves, and of course, I'll be back before you know it with your next set of readings. See you soon, guys. Bye now.